The adjudicatory subcommittee is back in session. Pursuant to my authority as chair of the subcommittee under Rule 23I2 of the Rules of the Committee on Standards of Official Conduct, I find, and I will say the subcommittee finds, that there is no genuine issue of material fact with respect to any of the counts in the statement of alleged violations. Accordingly, this matter should be immediately submitted to the subcommittee to determine whether any of the counts have been proved as a matter of law. This ruling does not constitute a ruling that any of the 13 counts have been proved. It is only a holding that no material fact is in dispute. Accordingly, it is appropriate for the subcommittee to determine, based on the uncontested factual record, whether any of the counts have been proved as a matter of law. The subcommittee will meet in executive session to consider each of the 13 counts contained in the statement of alleged violations. In its deliberations, the subcommittee will consider all evidence that was properly entered into the record in these proceedings. I note that the record includes a number of materials prepared by Representative Rangel's former counsel in this matter. Those materials include a motion for a bill of particulars and a motion to dismiss, both of which were considered by the investigative subcommittee and denied. In addition, the record includes a written statement of Representative Rangel transmitted to this subcommittee. All of those materials were prepared with the assistance of counsel, and all have been publicly available on the committee's website since July 29th of this year. The motion submitted by committee counsel is also publicly available on the committee's website, along with the entire record. The record includes more than 550 exhibits and totals more than 4,200 pages. The subcommittee will determine by a majority vote of its members whether each count has been proved by clear and convincing evidence based on the material facts that have been found not to be in dispute. The subcommittee will then report its findings to the full committee. If no count is proved, the full committee will prepare a report to the House based upon the report of this subcommittee. If any one of the 13 counts in the statement of alleged violations is proved, the full committee will conduct a separate hearing to determine what sanction, if any, the committee should recommend to the House of Representatives. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the participants involved in this proceeding for their time and attention, as well as the Committee on House Administration Chairman Bob Brady for his staff and the use of this hearing room. I would now recognize the ranking member for any additional comments he may have. If there is no further business, then we will recess into executive session to deliberate upon the 13 counts before us.
Mr.
Dent?
Just a quick question. I'm not a lawyer, and I know a lot of people watching this proceeding probably are not lawyers either. And so
hopefully not.
So I just want to get just one little piece of clarification. I know we received about 550 exhibits. But we've not received the witness testimony, and the decision is that none of those facts in the documents are in dispute or are being disputed, and that I guess the only remaining question is, will there be any kind of a public process to determine if the facts prove violations by clear and convincing evidence?
Well, we will deliberate in executive session on that point, and we will return to public session for a report and whatever further discussion the committee deems appropriate. We are in recess now.